Hey all, Binks here, and today you stand accused. Today's deck features Ronan the Accuser, the 5 energy 3 power with ongoing +2 power for each card in your opponent's hand. It's essentially just a devil dinosaur, but for your opponent's hand and not yours. Now this card has gone through a lot of different changes through the course of Marvel Snap. It used to be a 4-0 with the same stat line. It was pretty bad. Then it changed to a 5-0 with +3 power for each card in your opponent's hand. It was pretty busted. Now it's kind of changed to this just inverse devil dinosaur, and it's okay. I definitely think that there's some ways that you can make this card work. It's definitely outshined by devil dinosaur, but we wanted to give it our best shot. Now there's kind of two different ways that you can go with a Ronan deck. You can kind of go with a Sandman variation where you're just trying to get Sandman down as early as you can, and then you know, play really big cards and try and one out your opponent. But we really went for just this kind of idea to try and get as many Ronans as we can and just really try and buff them up. So early on we have Iceman and Korg. Korg's really nice because we're going to be pulling a lot of cards out of their deck into their hand, so getting an extra card into their deck early on is great. And then Iceman is just always a good card for kind of slowing down what our opponent's trying to do. We have Scorpion, Armor, and Baron Mordo in the 2-cost slot. Scorpion, great to just kind of lower their power. Armor, really nice to protect our Ronans and our other cards as well, and just a really good tech card right now. And then the Baron Mordo. This is the only deck you should ever run Baron Mordo. I always call this a shocker with a downside. You're letting your opponent draw a card. It's really bad, but with Baron Mordo, it kind of becomes a 2/5, which is really good. Mystique is going to be used to copy Baron Mordo's ongoing ability. And then we kind of have this cool wave package. So we have the ability to play wave on 3, and then we can either go directly into a Ronan. We can sometimes Odin and just kind of clog the game and slow things down. We can Doom and then maybe Odin or Doom a little bit later. We have Maximus, which is just absolutely fantastic in this deck. We're going to add 2 cards to their hand. You usually want to save this until the very end if you can. And then Moon Girl. Moon Girl was a really big star of this deck. Moon Girl can copy our Mystiques and our Maximuses, so we can do you know, Ronan and then double Maximus at the very end, especially if we have a Korg that got into their deck, so that we have 4 cards to draw. We can play Ronan into double Mystique if we copy them, or just Ronan into Maximus Mystique is one of our best ways to finish out games. Moon Girl can also just give us 2 Ronans, so we can play Ronan into Ronan on turns 5 and 6. And then yeah, we have the rest of this top end with Dr. Doom and Odin. This deck did incredible on the ladder. We started at 81, over 3 hours we got to 88. I don't know how it did it. This deck doesn't feel that strong, but just everything we were going up against, we felt like we were in every single game. People weren't really knowing how to play around the Mystique Maximus type stuff towards the end. We got wrecked a lot at the beginning with like Rogue and some Shawns, but later on this deck just started to print cubes for us. So I don't know if this is the best deck that you can build. I certainly think this is one of the best Ronan shells. You know, a lot of people were suggesting Sandman, but kind of like this shell, a little bit different. It's a lot of fun to play. It worked really well for me. It might for you. I don't know if I fully give it the stamp that it's an amazing deck, but it worked really great when we had it on stream. Definitely worth trying if you haven't found a way to play your Ronan yet. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, check down below. Make sure to subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Dream Dimension also kind of dumpsters this deck. We can't set it up with a wave. We'll wave on 4 into it if we draw it. I know I've almost never banned people. I'm just it's too many times, dude. I can take like a couple of annoying messages, but I can't take like 7 in a row. Okay, so we can't wave into this Ronan, which is kind of nice. Thanks, Jesse. Author chat. I just rather just move on. So the whole point of this wave here is that we can get this Ronan off. It also slows down our opponent from playing cards, which is really nice. They're clearly a Silver Surfer deck, which means that they might have Rogue and just ruin our day again. So we have a couple plays. We can Mordo. I think that Mystique Baron Korg is the play though. But I feel like we're just gonna get rogued again and be upset. Yes, chat. I've thought about adding Sandman. I'm not adding Sandman. Everyone has asked me. I have thought about it. Nice. Sandman is good in this deck. You can make a version of this that's different and has Sandman. You would get rid of some of your low end for top end. However, I wanted to do a non-Sandman version. Victory. Don't you worry your sweet little heads. First, a Moon Girl, it's to copy multiple things. It's to copy Mystique, Maximus, and Ronan are 3 targets to double. If we target Mystique, we can go Ronan into double Mystique. If we target Maximus, we can go Ronan into double Maximus. Copy Ronan, we can go Ronan. Lots of good stuff. I feel like Rockslide also runs into the issue where a lot of people think Rockslide is good right now, but Rockslide's only good because Zabu is so good. I feel like it's another issue that's kind of come up with the game, where people just think that that's good. Base Twitch shake, yeah. I mean, like, it's just stupid that you literally just can't do anything with. I literally just can't do anything. They Carnage on nowhere. It's very confusing to me. I snapped too late though. We can Moon Girl for Mystique. The problem with Moon Girling here though, I really don't like Moon Girling here. I don't mind Scorpion. Moon Girling stops us from drawing a card, so we want Ronan. So we basically be Moon Girling to hope that we get our 1 draw of Ronan, but we miss a card draw. Not worth it. Not a rock slide because people tend to hold the rocks instead of play them. But I usually play my Ronan on turn 5, so once they see Ronan come down on turn 5, then they will they play it out. Dracula like Lockjaw Thanos seems a bit sus. Might just Moon Girl Iceman here. Oh, let's wave. Actually, wave is soul crushing to our opponent, right? This just destroys my opponent. We don't even need the Iceman. We don't even need the trigger on Iceman. Yeah, wave just stops everything my opponent's gonna try and do. Opponent's gonna try and dump hand like crazy. And then they're gonna be like, oh shit, I can't do anything. This fucking sucks. Yeah, White Tiger's a consideration for sure. Why didn't my end turn work? I clicked that. Yeah, they're gonna be very upset when they see this wave come down. This wave completely stops everything they're trying to do. They're almost certainly gonna retreat. Maybe just win all 3 lanes. The Doom? Magento? GG's. Yeah, that's why the wave is really nice in this deck, because playing it on turn 5 is it's just soul crushing, man. Like, what do they do? What do they do against that? That is soul crushing, bro. America's team is the Bears. Love that. Love that energy. Bears. So we can actually do our Moon Girl thing if we want. Might have to pass on turn 3, which feels bad. We kind of want opponent to win Asgard, right? Asgard's like pretty good for us. Chunk. Kind of like our odds here. We can hide our Ronan behind their Cosmo, which is nice. Might even be doing Maximus Mystique potentially. I think Skip is legitimately bad. I think the world would be better off without him. Even the world would be better off without him. I'm interested in, like, you want him to die? Seems a little dramatic. You want him to be dead? A lot, dude. Oh, look at this Mystique value. Only draws one, but it's kind of fine. Oh, here. So you think we got it? We might lose left, but I'm hoping that they play more cards left. And then we just win. Did we do that at the right order? Then. Behold. Let's go. Dude, if they had ordered this right, if they had sentineled first, they would have got my Mystique. If they would have sentineled first there, they would have pinged off my Mystique and won. Isn't that crazy? Okay. I don't like wave Odin. Wave into Odin, into Ronan. Doesn't really matter if they draw more cards because they're just gonna hit the max with Olympia. Yeah, using Ronan's definitely the worst thing about the deck. No doubt. No doubt. Odin's really good here. We're gonna get another Scorpion trigger, which is really detrimental. And then we're gonna wave again. We're gonna snap here actually. One could be expecting a Galactus. But this would be a weird setup for Galactus. Wouldn't Doom have been more of a power play than Odin? I mean, it's still lost, right? We couldn't expect them to go all in middle like they did. Go like Ronan into like Mystique Maximus is probably going to be our best play, but I mean it's so hard to beat these Zabu decks, man. So freaking hard to beat these Zabu decks. So hard to beat Zabu, dude. This card's too good. The Tuma. Ooh, Maximus against Ronan's gonna be really nice for us. We could have a win here. Here. They could play up to 3 cards. We'll draw the last 2, so they'll be at 4. So this will be at 8, this will be at 7. Kind of like the draw. The draw is going to be really good against their Dracula. We do want the Mystique, right? In case like an Enchantress.
Opponent snapped.
Go for it. I'm fine with going for this. Really seems like if you aren't playing Zabu or Surfer, you're at a disadvantage. Yeah, I mean, they're 2 of the best cards in the game, for certain. I think we're gonna win this quite often. They played 4 cards, which is spooky. Edward Mary gonna be enough, huh? Man, we were thinking about playing this Maximus left and we would have just won. They didn't even play the Enchantress on the Ronan? What the f? Why would they play the Enchantress on the Ronan, man? They ended up with 5 cards in hand, too. Wait, we won! We won because of the Moon Girl. That's awesome. We won because of the Moon Girl. I had no idea. Easy game. Wasn't concerned in the slightest, chat. Iceman grief him. Some Surfer deck, like the Spherical Surfer. So we're gonna try and wave Doom Odin. Is how we win. And just grief the shit out of him with Iceman. just keep griefing him with Iceman. It's very funny. It might not be good, but goddamn it, is it fun.
Wind,
Fine.
aid my hand.
Oh yeah. Doom, Ronan, Odin, easy game. They said, please stop. They gotta be mad, right? That's so annoying. There's 3 Iceman triggers in the first 3 turns. It's fine. They only have 1 leader. I only get to play 1 of those. I get to play 2. It could have Odin in the deck, though. It could counter Odin me. But I think Ronan will be enough to get us over the top. Because if that happens, we'll tie. Nice arrow. Very weird energy. I think we beat Odin if they're running Odin here. Tron, we beat Tron too. GG's.
Victory.
That was just one of those cold, calculated games where you kind of have an exact game plan right at the beginning, and then it just, no matter what they do, it just wins. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Bills, baby. You would have won if you didn't lose. So true. Yo, I love this Korg variant. Did I play Korg too, or did I play Iceman? Nice. It was definitely not a 50-50. I think I'm shocked the opponent didn't play left. Why didn't the opponent just play left? The opponent played left, then we would have lost if we played middle, chat. Is the thing. They could have played something with -1 power and still won. Why are you not playing middle, Banks? I hate everyone. I hate you all. I just showed you 2 of my special talents that I don't show many people. This is how you repay me? This is how you fucking repay me? The audacity. I wanted to draw. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. It's because you mess with the alphabet so much? I didn't mess it up. I was trying to say it as fast as I could. You guys probably can't even say it within a minute. I can say it in 4 seconds. ZYXWZUTSRQPUNMLKJHDFEDSBA. Look at that. See that talent? You don't see that talent in any other stream. Promise you don't see that talent in any other stream. Opponent is going to have to play into the danger and to beat me. I drew a freaking rock. Give me like 6 hours, I can probably say at least half of it backwards. Seems like a talented drunk would learn how to do. Probably not wrong. I'm going to be winning all 3 lanes. They're probably going to try and do like a She-Hulk Taskmaster, but they have to play one of them over here. And they could lose. So this is like a 1 in 25 or 1 in 4. Thinks only plays the most meta cards like Ronan. So true. They play both of them, right? Are they psychopaths? Now if either of these die, they lose. Didn't matter. GG's. Why wouldn't they play one of these middle? They're kind of crazy, dude. Binks Plays is my legal name. Yeah, it's on my birth certificate. I realize, like, I don't really care about getting new cards because people don't people don't want to watch me play new cards. People just love watching me play pool 3 decks, which is dope. It really lowers the stress of me wanting to unlock the brand new cards because they don't even do that well on YouTube anyway. So I'm just gonna keep making cool pool 3 decks, and then when I get the cards through like collector's reserves, or when I finally get enough tokens, then we'll do it. We'll do it as needed. We just kind of, I just kind of have, I've kind of just let the will of the people decide how I play the game, which is quite fun. Craven, huh? Venomized Craven is one of the most cursed looking cards in the whole game. Like this looks like they I don't know what it is about this card. Like the face looks like it was like accidentally added at the end. Like it looks like they forgot to draw this with a face. Are there any new Pool 5 cards you're excited about? Not really. Sauron is probably the one I want the most. Sauron looks fun. I don't really think that any of the other Pool 5 cards coming out this month are any good. Shanna looks like garbage. Dazzle looks like garbage. And I think Shadow King also looks like garbage. So. Yo, this dude's playing my Surfer Movement deck. Not that I have agency over that Surfer Movement deck necessarily, but he's definitely playing the Surfer Movement deck. But I have Ronan into Mystique Maximus. He's playing a Surfer Movement deck is what I'll say. But I did post a video about this today. !YouTube. Yeah, I don't pretend to have deck ownership over anything. I'll call things like there's a few decks that I'll call mine. Like I will call if I see someone running Heimdall ramp, like that Heimdall ramp deck with Arrow and Doc Ock and like Heimdall with the ramp package, especially if they build it how I build my show, I'll call that deck mine. But that's like probably the only card I will. Said Shadow King will be wild with Absorb Man. I really don't agree. But for an Arrow in this deck, huh? So it's not the same shell that I use. Let's just play Ronan on top of the Vibranium Mines. Stop moving my cards. Oh, they're gonna Heimdall. Wait, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, this is cool. Wait, I can actually move the cloak now. Wait, they're definitely gonna Heimdall, right? Probably gonna move their Craven over. I think we just go all in middle. I think we go all in middle, we win. Even if they Heimdall. I think this wins. Because if they move, they're gonna move the Craven left. They're gonna try and get the Craven bumped up like crazy. But I think this should win. Shadow King costs 4, but it's only 3 energy and it doesn't like do anything. Nice. Jeez. I think we win this. Nice. Nice.
Victory.
This deck is secretly good. I don't believe that this deck is good. Maybe it's okay though. Maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's just like fine. Okay. They're gonna try and do some kind of like Doom kind of stuff, or they might be like an Arnim Zola deck. I think we hold this armor, chat. I think that they could be doing the Black Panther Arnim Zola or big card Arnim Zola, and if we can get ahead and hold on to this armor, we're gonna be sitting real pretty. Gonna be sitting real pretty, chat. I think they're gonna try and set it middle. We want to surprise them with it though. Certainly want to surprise them with it. Okay, very interesting. This should get us ahead. So they play a pretty big card here. I'm not doing what I was expecting. I have priorities, so they can't just do leader stuff. We're in a little bit of trouble if they do leader right. I don't necessarily know how we beat leader right. I guess we could do something like Korg Maximus beats leader right. And then we just throw the armor middle. Leader right. Big brain. Binks brains in chat. Binks brains in chat. Okay. I think I'd rather armor than Baron. Don't need to get the Baron out. Armor left, because in case we get something like a free text-to speech, so just let people just say whatever they want on top of my stream. I think that'd be horrible. Roana started as 5 power, would still be viable. I think it would be I think it would be very strong at 5 power. I think this card would be quite strong at 5 power. I think it'd be potentially like more than playable. I think it would be very good. Spare you from the TTS? Yeah. Oh man, very well done. I'm not. Whatever. I don't really care that you did that to me. Cosmo was like fine, but it wasn't detrimental. Dino? Fuck it. I want Baxter building, man. I want it. I want it. Let's try and take it. Let's see what they do. I don't know if they're gonna dinosaur back. It does do really well against dinosaur decks. Negative Ronan. Ronan, when it was a 5-0 that gave +3, was the strongest card in Mr. Negative. Crazily enough. Opponent doesn't know what to do. Opponent's absolutely shook right now. Let's go. Nice dinosaur deck. Wait, how do they have so much power? Oh, that got that extra power. Holy, that was terrifying. Never worried, chat. Never worried. Like, not to toot my own horn, I'm in a very privileged position as a content creator right now with the hyper growth that I've experienced over the last 4 months. And I think that instead of cashing in and just trying to like take the bag from getting Twitch Prime subs, I'd much rather just foster that growth and get as much as possible. CLG Banks, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you want to follow me, I'll post my socials. So what I always tell people if they're looking to support me, the best way you could possibly support me is just by following me on all my socials. So I'll post them all in chat. So you can follow me on TikTok. You can join the Discord. Come hang out. Follow me on YouTube. I post videos every single day on YouTube. Lots of ways that you can come out and support the stream. Let's do Wave Odin. Because we can beat this with a Doom. As long as they don't Cosmo right, we're fine. I don't think Rock Slide's good in this deck. So like people have seen that Rock Slide's getting used so much in Zabu that they think that Rock Slide is like a good card. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I'll let them get out of the game if they want. Works well with Hazmat. Yeah, he works great with Darkhawk. Like even in just like a non-Zabu Darkhawk deck, Rockslide's great. But he's kind of just ends up as like a 4/6 most of the time. This is also a great reason to have Odin in decks, man. Just being able to beat Hobgoblins is just so goddamn satisfying, bro. I might be getting better results with this than I did Heimdall Ramp. We're up to 88, man. That's crazy. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.